All right, let's start over. All right, guys, what's up?
All right.
Anthony Dazet with LPT Realty today, and I'm super excited to introduce you guys to a good friend of mine, colleague, and we just met recently and building some amazing things together. Eric Campbell, what's happening, Eric? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good morning, Anthony. Good morning, everybody. Hi, yes, my name is Eric Campbell. I'm over here in the Orlando market, Central Florida. Been with LPT for about 2 months now. I've been excited. We've been growing some big things over here, doing some big things. So just excited to see where we can go, especially going into 2020 and beyond.
Man, so true. And it's you made that transition right before 2024, and I knew you and I talked about that, and maybe give everybody a little bit of an insight who you are. I know you said you've only been in the business a little while, but tell everybody who you are, what kind of business you do, and let's break down why you decided to partner with LPT Realty.
No, of course. Yeah. So again, I'm Eric. So I've been in the business now a little over a year and a half. How I got into LPT was through Anthony. We connected and met through TikTok. That's been my thing, doing like a lot of videos, home videos of different properties for TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and whatnot. And then connecting with Anthony, we met. There was a lot going on in my life. So we met and we talked and discussed a little bit what LPT has and what they have to offer and just a lot of the different things that kind of really took me and was really interesting, the growth and the potential that's really there. I was at Keller Williams before, same as you, Anthony. At the time, like I told you, I wasn't really looking for a switch. Wasn't looking for anything, but like something that really sparked me when we first talked with you was when opportunities come knocking, sometimes you have to answer the door. And that's really what happened with me, I guess you could say, was there was an opportunity and I really took advantage, really tried to understand more about LPT. And like, once I saw what LPT is doing and what they're going to do, I just couldn't unsee it and I couldn't hop on the board. And once I jumped in, that's another funny thing that we talked about is like when I first mentioned to you, I didn't want to recruit. I just wanted to sell real estate. I didn't really wanted to go down that road. And then, like I told you before, that once I joined, and then all of my other colleagues and friends started talking about it, asking questions. And next came from just me, and then now we have about six other, potentially 10 down the road that have joined along with us and made this little organization that we have here in Central Florida. So it's really cool. It's really nice for me. Just like you said, and like I told you, like once we started going down that road, I didn't expect to sell or to recruit, but LPT is really the easiest thing to sell. Once the model is there, once everything is in place, it's really hard for other agents not to see what we're doing and what's going on just between the marketing, the materials, even the splits, the knowledge base, and all the resources and the help that we have to really better our business. I personally have never seen anything like it. I'm very big on marketing, and that's really what drove me. Just the box, the market impacts, and the magazines, just a lot of stuff that even beforehand when I was at Keller and just on my own, when I was looking to do that stuff on my own, it would be crazy amount of money you spend. And the fact that we get a lot of that stuff for free first round, it's really amazing. It's really amazing what LPT has and what they have to offer.
It is in comparison. You said a lot of things there, man, and it's been an awesome journey. I know one thing that we've talked about is that you said, I wish I would have really sat down and joined this a little bit sooner. And you did. It took a few months to get, you had a lot of things going on in life. There's nothing wrong with that. But I know join a little bit sooner. And it's really when you sat down. And that's what I tell a lot of people, Eric. I'm like, guys, I get it, but sit down and look at what LPT has to offer. And something you told me, it was a quote you told me, and I've used this a lot, is that LPT has been the easiest thing I've ever had to sell. And it is. It's funny because I remember our initial conversation. You said, Anthony, I am not a recruiter. I am never going to attract anyone. And all of a sudden, man, it's like you were right. You just started talking to people or really just posting about your journey. And here we are. You're building an organization of 10 people. Another thing that I love that you said to me, man, was that if I never thought I'd be a team leader, I never thought I would grow a team, an organization like, and you have. And the neat thing about it, because it's what this company has to offer. It literally does sell itself to a certain extent. So now that you've joined LPT, you've been here a couple of months. What's your plans? What is your vision? What are you looking to do? What are you looking to grow? How big are you looking to go with LPT Realty?
See, we're looking to go all the way, just like what we've talked. Like you even mentioned, my only regret is I didn't join sooner. When I first heard about it, the fact that I saw a couple agents join and then meeting you, it was like everything, the stars were aligned at that point. It's just The fact that it's grown and the potential it's continued to grow, breaking records and being the fastest growing brokerage in history. What I'm really looking to do, I'm going into the new year and beyond, is really to continue now that we have this organization, grow this team, grow this organization more, eventually go on and do my own team as well. Keep bringing on agents. There's a lot of agents that we brought on. Some of them are newer that we've been helping, we've been teaching. So just going more that route, just because I guess, I untapped a hidden passion that I now found. I really
Right?
like helping people. And it's one of those things where it's in a community, when you grow and you help other people grow, the whole community grows together. So that's really what has really sparked me now in that passion. So I just really want to continue growing the organization that we've now built, continue growing my business, and just continue on and just making that expansion, just continuing the growth. Because it's like one of those things that when you're in the gym and working out, you can't keep doing the same weight. You got to eventually
I get out
move the
the comfort
weight,
zone.
change the workout. Yes.
Well, it's so neat.
You got to
And
change what you do.
it's so neat. I was in Keller Williams' office too. And you mentioned that earlier. And you had this great camaraderie. You had like good friends there. And believe me, inside the market center, it was like a family to a certain extent. It really was. You were always working together, helping each other, but there was no form of compensation or reward. And I get life should not be about that, but the fact is, it is what it is. Life is about. I used to teach a lot of classes at the Keller Williams Market Centers all the time. This is back when literally Facebook was just being talked about. When I first got into the business, we barely had a website that you could use for real estate. And I teach all these classes and have this great camaraderie and built a lot of amazing friendships and relationships, but never really truly benefited from them. And these companies that offer you the ability to partner with, have revenue share, grow another income source through the relationships that you create. And again, what you found, Eric, was your purpose. And that's something that I do believe a lot of real estate agents are missing, true purpose. Like you said, they woke up something in you that you didn't even know you had. And it was so cool. We did our first meeting, man, our first Zoom, and you text me and you said, I never thought I would be the leader of a group. And I love the fact that we've opened up that opportunity to you. I'm super excited to see the growth and the vision of you, your organization, your company, your business, and excited to see where it goes. So I know you mentioned that you wish you would have joined earlier. I know there's a lot of real estate agents out there like you. And I think our first conversation with you were like, Anthony, I'm only a 1 year old real estate agent. What would you tell people that are in that same mindset, that same thought process? Well, I'm a new agent. I don't want to do something like this. I am not a leader. What would you tell them?
I guess what I would tell them, and another thing that really drove me, just so people understand, is LPT has the model that's a brokerage for life. So, meaning whether you're a new agent, seasoned agent, veteran agent, or maybe on the last few years of doing real estate, LPT has the opportunities and the ways that you can manage anywhere in your business and continue to grow, do what you need to do. So if you're a new agent, we have many ways to help with that. We have different sponsors, mentorships, coaching abilities. We have a knowledge base, which is a full library of videos and trainings that literally go on every week. So there's really a lot of opportunities there if you're a new agent, partnering up with certain people like Anthony and myself that we can help you guide the ways and really just expand and hit the ground running with your business. And that's really important. We have ways to do that, ways for people that are now seasoned, just a little bit for everyone. And that's really the key, not to even really break down really the commission of LPT, but that's the point of, I feel like, why we have two models, why there's the 100% commission base and why there's the rev share partner model. So you really have two ways to choose from, whether you just want to sell real estate, focus on the growth, or if you want to build a team, build a downline, then you have that way of as well. And to be quite honest, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see anyone else doing that out there at this moment. Having those two models to choose from, and the fact that you can go from one model to another
Yeah.
and back and forth if you even need to. LPT really is a brokerage, and that's what I love about them. That's really for the agents. And in turn, when it's for the agents, it's really better for your clients as well. I
Or
feel if
they have you create your community. Okay.
right.
I always say your tribe is your vibe. So now you have the ability to grow an organization of people like-minded and can participate in. And so there are other companies out there that offer growth like this or community growth, but they don't give everybody the opportunity to really come in. There's companies out there that have organizations, have downlines, have revenue share. But the fact is, it's one set model. You said something earlier with the dual compensation plan where people can come in with the different type of models that LPT Realty offers to our agents. And the really cool thing about that is that agent that's struggling right now, that's not selling a lot of homes, they can literally come into a business builder model, 100% model, barely pay any money out of pocket, come join our community, get into the growth plan, get into a community or a tribe of individuals that are going to help level them up in business. And eventually they may shift over to our revenue share plan. And that's a super exciting part. You did it, Eric. You came in as a business builder. You're at the 100% plan. And you and I've had this conversation where you're going to start thinking about soon transferring to a revenue share model with us because of the opportunity and what you've grown. But it's giving you an
Exactly.
opportunity. It's giving you that ability to join a amazing group of individuals that are looking to help push you outside of your comfort zone, like you said earlier, take you to a new opportunity in life. Man, I'm super excited to be in business with you, man. And thank you for coming today and talking about your experience with LPT. Again, crazy excited about what we're going to be building together. And any last words, anything you'd like to say to the agents right now that are sitting on the fence and thinking about joining LPT Real?
No, thank you again for having me, Anthony. Like I said, it's really a pleasure. And I'm really excited what we're growing here and being in business together to see how far we can go and to see what we can do. For those agents that are watching this and for everyone that's really on the fence, just like you told me, Anthony, like, what do you have to lose compared to where you're at now or
Right.
what you're going to do with what we're offering at LPT? So that's really was the key moment that I think really geared into me when you said, I know what you're doing now, which I was doing good, but where you can go and the potential you can be, what do you have to lose? See what we're offering. So the fact that after Anthony said that, I went in, I dived and I saw, couldn't unsee it. And here I am now, a couple months later, growing a team, doing big things. I'm not the only one that can do this, guys. Everyone else can. And if anyone's interested, just reach out to Anthony or myself. We're happy to help anyone in any markets and let's continue growing and making LPT great.
Do it. All right, man. Good talking to you. We'll see you around, guys. If you're interested in finding out more about LPT Realty, check out chatlpt.com. Chatlpt.com. We look forward to speaking to you.
Thank you, everyone.